All right. So I was gonna set up my G15 on a tripod so I could do this vid, but figured it'd be cool to see all of my Canons together. And this is a lot of years of cameras. You know, this T70 was a gift to me, and it came with the 50mm 1.8, a JC Penney 28mm, and this absolute no-name. It's a 300. I don't even know what it starts at. 70 to 300. Let's take a look. 60 to 300. I don't even know who makes this lens. As you can see, it's only a 4.0 to 5.6. I used to think this lens was amazing. I used to love using this lens. I mean, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But to have this stuff be a gift when I was, you know, hell, I was 16, 18 years old. The first camera I ever had was an old disc camera. Anybody remember those? And then I had, you know, I bought a Fuji, you know, 35mm, just a little point and click. But then this was given to me, and I thought I knew what I was doing, you know, and I still don't. But I mean, this thing is so old. I mean, the hood has degraded. I mean, it's missing an actual piece to the hood. But I could never get myself to sell this camera to get rid of it, because it's got sentimental value for, you know, why it was given to me and who owned it before I did. But I still love this. I have not been into photography at all in forever. Probably since, you know, the year 2000. So we'll just go with that. And this was the camera I used back then. I upgraded to this around that time period, because like I said, I've had that since I was I've had the T70 since I was, I don't even know, 17 years old. But I upgraded to this, you know, just the Rebel TI with the kit lens, 28 to 90, and it's absolutely nothing special. It does everything the T70 does, and it takes great pictures, but the best thing about it for me, I mean, I hate the weight of it. I mean, it's great that it's so light, but it just doesn't feel like you're holding anything. But I love that. That is so beefy that I took the strap off this. You know, I'm very self-conscious. I like using the straps, but with this thing, I mean, I just grip the hell out of it, and I can just walk around holding it like this. No problem whatsoever. None. Well, I then bought this G15. I did a ton of research, and I wanted a pocket camera that had the ability of an SLR, if that was even possible. And the G15 is right there. I mean, it's pretty damn close. There's nothing that I can't do with it. The only problems are it's not very fast. It's really slow when it writes. You know, it shoots raw, but it's very, very slow. But it's a pocket camera. I mean, I've taken some great shots with it, and I'm an idiot, so that says a lot. I finally decided to get up the gumption to buy a digital SLR. And what I really want is the Canon 70D. I knew that I wanted it so bad that I actually bought this frickin' lens before I actually bought the camera. This is the 70 to 300 IS, and wow, is this lens amazing. I actually used this lens because I purchased this lens before I even bought the 70D, and I've been using it on this, and it's an amazing lens. It really is. For me, I mean, I can't see needing anything better than that. I am no pro. I am a complete novice. But this lens is amazing. But the reason why I'm making this video, and there's probably only maybe 3 or 4 videos in the whole of YouTube that are real, you know, people talking about this camera. All right, this is the Rebel XT, or the 350D. And I did a lot of research because I said I wasn't going to spend $12 to $1,500 on the 70D without being better at photography, because I really do think I suck. And I just didn't want to spend the money. So I was like, well, there's got to be other options. This is only an 8 megapixel camera. The screen on it sucks, as all the reviews say. I mean, it really does. I don't know how I can do this holding my damn iPhone while I'm trying to show you, but it really does suck. Let's go to full auto. Take a pic just to show you the screen. Why are you not working? Oh, full card. Never mind. And that would be the drawback. I was going to try and show you the screen, but yeah, I only had, let's go into a few things about the camera. We got a few more minutes. The screen sucks, and I mean this camera was built when, 2004, something like that. So 11 years old. For viewing anything on that screen, you know, the digital readout is great, and there's a reason why they have it. Because without it, you'd be completely screwed out in the sunlight to have to use this screen to read anything. It is horrible trying to do anything. But it has it. Whatever. I would prefer a thumb wheel, vice the buttons back here. Big whoop-dee, who cares? But the camera took some amazing pictures with me having it in my hands, which says a ton, and it's only an 8 megapixel camera. My problem is I had an old card. I can't even remember what they call these cards. Oh, compact flash, CF, compact flash cards. They're big. I only have a 1 gig. And I went to the zoo today, and I'm like, oh my God, I got a digital. I could take as many pictures as I want, you know? And I ate up the 1 gig card really fast, and I wasn't even shooting in RAW. I just shot in the highest resolution JPEG, and it went fast. I think I was there maybe 20 minutes before it went out. But I got the camera, just the body, the charger, and 2 batteries from Amazon used. I paid $100. Okay? I paid $100. The body is small. I mean, I've never had a full frame, you know, big old Bertha camera. But I do miss this nice grip. It's really light, which reminds me of this, so for me it's not a big deal. But, you know, the T70's no lightweight at all. But I just want to show that there are options out there, you know, and I'm a Canon guy. I'm not going to get a Nikon or anything else, but there are options out there other than the brand new camera. I mean, for 8 megapixels, yeah, I'm not going to be able to blow up any freaking poster-sized pictures that I take, but I would never do that anyway. I'm not a pro. I just want to take pictures. This is a hobby to me. And the lens was enough. You know, I decided to pull the trigger on a lens, and because I've only ever had the kit lenses and stuff like that, and it was definitely worth the money. It's a good buy, and I can actually use this lens. I don't even, for the type of photography that I like to do, I don't even need to have anything wider. I'm good at the 70 for the stuff that I'm doing, and I love the depth of field, or the bokeh, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And like I said, I suck anyway, so maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's just fine for me, you know. But I highly recommend looking at these older cameras, you know, and they have different generations. You get the T1i, you know, and you can go from there for a lot less money than what you would spend on something new. And here's the key. I really want the 70D because it takes amazing video. It's the first SLR out there. You know, Canon nailed it. It's the first one out there that has autofocus on the fly that is worth a shit for video. And that was why I wanted to go with the 70D. Okay? But I don't want to spend that money until I become very good at this, because this is definitely a hobby to me. And if I want to take video, guess what I'm taking this with? You know, my 5S, which takes, in my opinion, great video. It's not an SLR, you know, but it's pretty damn good, and I have it in my pocket at all times. I mean, I take great pictures with this thing as well, but I want this, you know. This is a hobby to me. It's something that I enjoy. It's something I'm going to keep going with, and this isn't going to be my last SLR camera. And I'm not saying that this is what you should go buy. I'm just saying that you don't need to go spend $1,000 to $2,000 between a body and lens to get great photographs. And I'll try and link my Flickr with the photos I just took of this, the favorites that I have of today, to this video after I upload it from my phone. So, you know, take a look around and see what you can find. I mean, Amazon, screw eBay, you know, Amazon is the shit. I highly recommend it. Peace.